Okay, I am out in New Mexico in a Tier 5 and 6 battle. I have 2 destroyers, 3 cruisers, 6 battleships, and 1 aircraft carrier on each team. I am doing the 5 Epics campaign, and so I brought New Mexico out to rack up some potential damage. The mission that I have for this step of the campaign requires that I rack up 7 million in potential damage. And I'm up to around 4 million, I think, 4.5 million, give or take, right now. So a lot of these battles that I've been in this morning, I've been working on this for, getting close to 2 hours, ready to wrap up. Probably put about 10 or 12 battles in. Trying to get our Farragut to, I don't know what he's doing. He is wandering around all over the place. First I was telling them to give him support, and then he's zipping around getting behind the Pensacola. So now I'm asking him for support and telling him, let's go take Charlie. Okay. So anyway, the 5 Epics campaign is just one of those campaigns that I like to pick up some extra flags and get some extra rewards.
Teammate,
And
I need your support.
this one requires the New Mexico or a similar battleship, and the only one that I had that meets the criteria was the New Mexico to rack up potential damage. So I'm also working on racking up kills in battles. So here we go. This one's a good one to start with because the Omaha, sometimes you get lucky and can take one out with one smack. So we'll see, providing I can hit him. Looks like he's turning nicely broadside, but I missed him. Oh my gosh. Well, that's not very good shooting. And 1 overpin. That is completely unsatisfactory. Okay, his Farragut must be over there smoking up for him, so now he's going to sit there. Oh, yeah, he's trying to back in. Let's see. If he's backing up fast enough, then I'll completely miss him. 1 more overpin. Yeah, that's definitely not getting it done there. So he got into the smoke. Now he's going to sit there and throw HE at me. And my goofy Farragut is smoking up. Maybe for the Pensacola, I'm not sure. But regardless, he's not getting out there where he can spot that Omaha. Warspite is nose into me, so... Well, maybe I can hit his guns anyway. Oh, there he goes. Now he's turning for me. Okay, I'm using a new mod that trying out that tells me the angle of the opposing ship that I'm aiming at to me. And so it tells me if I'm going to get any penetration or if I'm going to just ricochet. Well,
The enemy team has taken the lead.
That Farragut was goofy. He just put himself directly in harm's way without any production out of him. Okay, so there's not just an Omaha in that smoke. There's a Admirante Cochrane. I'll just call him a Cochrane. He's a South American ship. And I got my choice of a whole lot of ships to shoot at here. And I can't get my guns on target, but they're getting
All
really
stations,
good shots
requesting
on me
fire
right
on the
now.
designated target.
Okay, let's see. Maybe the Cochrane. Come on, guns. I actually outturned my turret rotation. There. Okay. Now I can hit something. Looks like pretty good groupings there. Oh, yeah. 2 citadels. And the back end might be able to do a job on him. Let's see. Oh. 1 overpin and 1 torpedo hit. Well, I had to run my first heal already. This one's having a hard time, and their Iron Duke is out there, and he's just going to take torps. He got in way too close. You do not want to be a battleship going into the cap. He's in a very bad spot. Yeah, here come the torps. They're going to finish him. He's out. Well, he kept those guys busy for a little bit, giving me a little bit of a break. In the meantime, I'm down to about half my health, but let's see what I can do with that Cochrane. Oh, not quite. 4 overpins. All right, this might do him if he'll turn a little bit more. Here we go. That ought to do it. Good. Okay. With a citadel from that angle.
Cruiser sunk.
That's actually pretty good. All right. Now, trying to get turned around because I'm kind of in a difficult spot here. All right. Now, Omaha, your turn. There we go. Okay. 2 overpins, 1 pin. So not as good as I was hoping for. Boy, I was definitely outnumbered in that situation. Keep targeting the Omaha. Always want to target the easiest ship to take down. That might do it if I get him good. Yep, okay, good. Got him good.
Cruiser sunk.
Okay, now I'm kind of taking my chances here, opening up to the Warspite, but to be honest, he's just throwing HE at me. The Viribus Unitas is of a bigger concern to me, but he's only a tier 5, so he won't do as much damage to me as the Warspite kid if the Warspite were throwing AP.
Problem solved, sir.
Oh, well, I got everything on there. An overpin, couple pins, non-pin, torpedo protection hit, and a ricochet. And it looked to me like he was just about square to me, but not quite. Okay. I'll be ready to fire again here in a bit. One of the advantages to having my captain skill adrenaline rush is that I can fire my guns a lot quicker. So I'm at 29 seconds right now instead of the 34 that is normal for New Mexico. That Warspite is just wanting to sit there, and we are just about broadside to broadside. It was looking like he was pulling forward a little bit, but I don't know. He's going very slow. Ha! Not doing as much damage to him as I think he's doing to me. Maybe I should have gone with the HE. Boy, I'm taking a thumping here. Okay. Oh. he disappeared. I want one more good chunking on him. And this guy, he's throwing AP like he should be. Let's shoot at his guns. I don't know if I'll accomplish anything doing it. We'll see. Well, 2 pins. Alright, I put my spotter plane up thinking that I would be able to see the warspite over that island. Turns out I can't, so kind of wasted that because this V-VI Unitas is easy enough for me to see. He's getting a couple of chunks on me. I need some good ones on him. Okay, now let's see if we can do something. 4 overpins. Only 1 penetration. Well, he had turned sideways because of those torps. So maybe I can get another good shot on him here. Running my 3rd heel already. Oh, got him. Good.
Enemy battleship foundered.
All right.
Spotter returning to ship. All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Okay, now what do we have? The warspite's back. See if I can get a shot before he disappears this time. I didn't lead him enough. Well, 2 penetrations. That's actually better than I had been getting. And I've disappeared from their sight. So now I don't have them shooting at me. Found myself behind the same rock that our aircraft carrier just moved into. Okay, well, let's see if we can't get into a little bit better position up here. I am seeing that the Renown is nose into me here. New Mexico's are so slow. 20 knots full speed. Colorado's not much better, but at tier 7 she has pretty good range. New Mexico's, I think I get about 20k. When I run the spotter plane, I think I can get up to 22. Okay, Zeus, spot something for us. Let's see what's going on. Uh-oh. Looks like Renown's coming up here. And so, Ranger, you are going to be in definite danger here. There's that warspite again. Threw a bunch of HE at him because I was thinking I would have different target. Ooh. Boy, I actually had pretty good angle there. He knocked out one of my guns. So I needed my guns. Alright, well, let's see if I can return the favor here. Oh, got a high caliber out of that.
Problem solved, sir.
Well, we are ahead by 1 ship here. But if I'm not careful, we're going to be in trouble here, because if Renown takes me down, he'll get the aircraft carrier too. Oh yeah, he lit me up. Dang, I am not catching his guns right.
The enemy is about to win.
Okay. Zooming out a little bit. Oh darn.
Direct front.
Aha, he missed with the torps.
Torpedoes to port.
And
Torpedoes
hopefully with
direct
those
front.
two,
Torpedoes astern.
good, because that would have put me down. All right, let's try to finish this. Oh, he was already dead. Ranger got him right as I fired at him. I'll be darned. Okay, well, one fire's out. The other one will be out in 10 seconds. Okay. Well, I am out of heals. And there's the Farragut. Ooh, okay.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Oh, no, I missed him. Dang. I needed to tag him hard. Now we're in trouble because I'm down to barely 1,000 HP here.
Problem solved, sir.
Okay, guns. Come on, guns. There. Oh, yeah, good. Whew. For the win. Okay, well. Well, that was definitely a good battle and exciting finish. Just about didn't make it there. Ended up with 156,000 in damage in a Tier 6 ship. That's pretty high numbers. 90 shells landed on target, 4 destroyed, set afire even. Hit 5 citadels, 20 of my secondaries hit something. Didn't shoot down any planes, so that's about the only thing I didn't do, I guess. Earned a Confederate for damaging 6 or more enemy ships with 20% of their base XP taken. Got a Dreadnought for living through that, taking so much damage. Got a Dev Strike and got a High Caliber for damaging 4 or more ships and taking at least 30% of the total HP of the enemy team. So I did a third of our damage. Okay, well, New Mexico can do that when she hits right. And ended up on top of the leaderboard with 2,187 base XP. And our Mutsu had a pretty good battle too, so let's comp him. The Laughing Hyena, huh? I've seen him around before, I believe. And looks like the Britannia did a pretty good job too. He didn't live through it. Looks like he had to shoot down a lot of airplanes. Okay, and we took out that Cochrane, the Virbus Unitas, the Omaha, and the Farragut. Did a lot of damage to that Warspite, just couldn't finish the job on him. And same thing with the Renown. Came close. Okay, so I fired 231 shells, landed only 90 of them. So, yeah, well, you can figure on rather poor dispersion, taking a lot of shots at distance, and that's just the way it goes sometimes. Over 2 million in potential damage, which is good because I am working on a mission that requires a lot of potential damage. So we'll see how I did with that one. Pulled in 377,000 credits, which I was getting a little low on credits, and so I need to build that stock back up. 470 in free XP, over 7,000 in ship XP. I believe I already have the Colorado though, so that's not needed a whole lot, but 378 in Elite Commander XP and over 7,500 in Commander XP for this ship, which I would like to build him up a little bit more. And one of my battles in New Mexico was a defeat, unfortunately. You can see I've been busy this morning, and I'm about done. This was going to be my last battle before having breakfast, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses. So, oh well. Okay, so this captain is a 10-pointer. I bumped him up an extra 2 points using my Elite Commander XP because I really wanted this emergency repair expert. Try to cut down on the fires and gave me that extra heal that I needed. I was balancing back and forth between fire prevention expert or that one, and the fire prevention expert would have cut down the number of fires, but I never had 4 fires on me. You can, and when you do, it's a horrible experience, but it never happened, even though there was a lot of HE being thrown at me. So this actually ended up being the one that saved the day. So I'm running gun feeders so I can switch back and forth from a fully loaded gun to a new shell type. 40% switching time helps. And then grease the gears, help get those turrets around when I needed them. And they're still pretty slow, but it helped there too. And with my being so low in health, that gave me a lot faster reload time on my main battery. And that definitely was helping out quite a bit because I was way down. Okay, so let's see. Equipment wise, standard guns on here, 34-second reload, but that gets down under 30 seconds when my health pool gets down as low as it was. 50-second 180 return time, I cut that down by maybe 10 seconds with the grease the gears. So you do what you can, and sometimes you just have to use the ship. Turning the ship gets the guns aimed best as you can do. So damage control systems mod 1 helps prevent some of the fires from starting, but they still light me up. They can see me from all over. The artillery plotting room, I extend my range here, but I don't have the option of better dispersion, which is too bad because New Mexico's dispersion is pretty poor most of the time. Every once in a while she gets some awesome uh, grouping, and that really helps. So I could grease those gears even more and reduce my main battery traverse speed by even more, but I go for the artillery plotting room because I'd rather have the range, because when I'm fighting against tiers 7 and then sometimes tier 8 ships, then they can take me down before I can even get into range sometimes, so I'd rather have that. And then damage control systems mod 2 because I do light on fire so much. I thought about the steering gears mod 1, which does help, and in fact I think I put that on my Colorado, but it's really something that allows me to dodge in and out of those islands. And I've got hung up on islands before in New Mexico because it takes her so long to get turned. Okay, so my anti-aircraft has run out. I'll put some more on there when I need it. I'm glad I had this flag. That helped restore my HP a little bit faster. This one put out some fires a little bit faster. And this one I never took any torpedoes, but that would have helped some. I never really got into a position where I was going to have to ram that battleship, but if I needed to, I could have. I guess I might even have lived through it. That's what that helps with. And a few secondaries hit something just by having that on there, but New Mexico is not really a big secondary ship. Okay, so let's see. That campaign that I'm talking about is the 5 Epics campaign, and I am getting really close to wrapping up This wasn't a hard one because I needed 7 million potential damage, and I got a whole lot of it right there. So next battle out, I should be able to finish that, maybe this evening. And I need 24 destroyed ships, and I've got 17 of them. So getting to that point in this task will get me where I can get 2 more of those 5 epics containers, and then finishing the whole campaign is going to get me permanent bonus and camo for a tier 9 ship when I get there, plus 5 more 5 epics containers. Okay, so the 5 epics containers come under the collections and gives you items towards your collection. So I have made a little bit of progress on that, and by the time I finish all the missions, then I would get 24 hours of premium time and another tier 9 permanent bonus and camo. So, oh, I thought it'd be worth a little bit more than that. Okay, 24 hours for each section that I complete. Well, 24 hours premium time is nice, but I was hoping for something else. I thought there was one of these that allows me to get a ship like the Arizona or something, but I guess not. Okay, well, anyway, campaigns like that are they make the game a little bit more fun, and you do get a lot of bonuses along the way. So extra flags and things like that. So it's nothing to really sneeze at. So New Mexico is a sturdy young lady. She has 4 turrets, 3 barrels each, sends 12 shells down range that are pretty heavy hitting for tier 6. 356 millimeters, so not too bad. And when I get a decent angle on anything, I get really good pin. And every once in a while, I switch over to HE and light some fires, and then switch back over to AP. But I spend most of my time with AP on her. Okay, so we are in the Philippines, taking a little port call here. All right, well, anyway, that was an awesome battle in New Mexico, so let's wrap this up for the day. And then I'll come back tonight and give her one more go around and see if I can wrap up that step of the campaign. Okay, have a great day.